all my life, my family been telling me that their God is going to save me, or they God already saved them, and because I didn't believe in their God is why I was going through what I was going through. And I'm saying, hey man, I'm a kid. How am I responsible for anything? Right? So now I'm telling them, man, my life too real to believe what you believe. Now here I am, 55 years old, and my family telling me about their God. And I'm saying, well, what about all of the things that I have achieved from the time we was kids? But now their kids is telling me the same thing they told me when we were kids. And now I'm seeing that they was telling me the same thing that our ancestors was telling them. And now you think at 55 years old, I don't see the problem with religion? See, I'm saying if I would have been like my family, how would I have the testimony of the post office took something from me if I would have took it by not getting it? See, okay, say if I'd have told my wife at 19 I was gonna get on at the post office, and I never did nothing that it took to get on at the post office, right? So then my wife would say, well, he said he was gonna get on at the post office. See, now the negativity becomes positive. See, so now when she would look back on our relationship, she would see where I didn't do what I told her I was gonna do. See, but when your word is your bond, then you can take people back to a conversation that you had and say, well, hey, didn't I say I was gonna get on at the post office? Now she see the positive is remembered. Like, yeah, we were 19, remember? Yeah, now it all started making sense that my life, I always planned. See, I didn't plan to get on at the post office when I was 18. I was going to learn what my family kept telling me I couldn't do. See, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. So I went to learn how to do it. See, because I saw that my life was set up for me. See, now that I look back, I'm saying when them people kicked me out of school, they was taking away my future. See, because back in the days, you had a high school diploma, you could get a job, but without a high school diploma, see, boy, it was hard. So that's when people started going into illegal stuff. See, because they couldn't get a job. They didn't have a high school diploma. See, then they started saying that you could, if you go to the military, it don't matter if you finish school with that LCAT. And I was like, man, that's draft. They just made the draft again. See, but you talking to your peers who are not your mental peers. See, and you can't water a thought that get a person angry. See, because now when they look back on their life, see, now they got somebody to blame. And I'm saying, no, I'm not, no, bro, you did that. See, because look, they did it to me. And then that's when, see, and I'm saying, oh, Tommy, that's why they get angry with you. See, because they saw that you evaded every trap that they had for you, but they got caught in the trap because they didn't have the mind. So that's why I'm telling them, I'm saying, well, hey man, if I made it out the trap, then don't you think I know how to get you out the trap? But they so angry that they don't see me coming back, unlocking them mentally, elevating them consciously, so we can get this money. see what I'm saying? But see, when the devil was selling his product, they bought it. And then they sold it to their kids. And I'm saying, man, see, if the devil stole your life with that lie, why you keep telling your children that it's not another way when I keep showing you the way? Because I came back with no money, but with the way. So what is, like, okay, Miss Harriet Tubman, right? This lady made it all the way to Canada. And then she came back. Why do black men not see me like history saw a black woman? Why would black men undermine a black man who came back broke with nothing but the way? So I say, if you, now this is my testimony, that was me just venting by how black men did me on January 26th in 2024. And I'm venting, and then I'm gonna tell you the testimony that I wrote in my pain on January 26th in 2024, yesterday. And you say, but in your God, in your religion, that to your God, 1,000 years is but a day. So that means you took 1,000 years from me yesterday. And then my family and friend was telling me about how much I asked for 15 years ago. One man say I wasn't worth 250 million 15 years ago. A cousin of mine. And then I say, well, man, you know, they gave me 800,000. I thought you just, oh, man, that's the lawsuit. I man, damn, bro. Like, how you gonna tell me what it is? I'm saying, bro, I'm trying to inspire these kids and show them that you can't steal freedom. You can't steal it. You gotta be free. Then you can show people how you became free. Now, when they steal you, now you telling them, see, you a slave master, man. You the ones got a slave. See, you got to show the slaves who enslaving you. You enslaved to what you believe. That's why you act out of belief. You see? So when a person trick you, they then remake you in their image, their understanding. See, then you act out of belief, and look how far you are from the root, the law. See what I'm saying? So that's why you're a slave. So look, if you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world have violated the written law, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as statutory law together with constitutions. For you know what I'm gonna say, for whom, because that is what binds us. So that is the law that makes us common. So see, so that's statutory laws. See, that's like the laws that y'all breaking, selling dope, selling your body, stripping, not stripping in certain cases, right? Prostitution, which is whores in the Bible. See what I'm saying? See, I'm saying, see how the devil then made whores, prostitutes. See, they changed the name, but it's the same iniquity. Right? So they make you think, oh, that ain't the same thing. You saying, well, why it's not? Right? But what I'm saying is, hey, if you believe that's what you born to do, why turn out your daughter for another man to create you? See, like, when do your iniquity stop? Like, when do you see that you are something that is not holy. So now, if you can bring bad messages through actions, see, that's what you're doing, right? See, I used to tell my grandmama that. She used to say, do as I say, not as I do. And I used to say, well, if I can't do what you telling me to do, then why wouldn't I do what you do? I see you doing that. I don't understand what you telling me. You telling me to believe in a God. We struggling, and I'm seeing you drinking. I'm seeing you, I'm saying, so you not handling this so well. But then I saw her stop drinking. See, and then I saw her handle her business. So this is what I'm telling people, like, hey man, I saw my grandmother do it first. Stop drinking, get a job, work at where Links 9, where it used to be Tri-County, where my grandmama worked there. And then I saw her live her life, but I saw her when they were whipping her too. Then I saw my mama go to school and get herself together, boom. But I saw my daddy bring my mother down. I saw age catch my grandmother. See, she started late, so she didn't have much gathered fruit. See, I saw that because it all fell on me. So now, why would a man like me, who always planned, not see the future that my grandmother didn't plan for? Now, my plan was able to lift her up, see, because I had made enough and I was learning enough to be able to fill in the gap. See what I'm saying? So now, if I know what I had to do for my grandmother, why wouldn't I be raising my children to do it for me and their mother? See, why wouldn't I multiply myself if I save my family? See, but you say I shouldn't. And I'm saying, well, the Bible said be fruitful and multiply. But see, you are lustful. So that's why you create children that you can't take care of. Because where is the love in a slave? See, once you stop running from your ancestry, you will see that it's nothing to run back to. They were slaves. See, our history is that of the struggle for freedom. So why would you look back on something you still struggling with? That's all so I gotta sit here with y'all 15 years and you just taking my life day in and day out based on what you believe. So you have enslaved me. I'm saying, what else do you believe you doing? I'm saying, what, I can't do nothing, man. Y'all got me on a plantation of poverty. I can't grow nothing. Y'all barren. That's what so why would you come and then just watch me like I'm a fucking preacher or something, man? Y'all come, I'm on the fucking cross. Y'all come and just watching me, man. I'm saying, well, what the fuck you want me to do? You want me to kill somebody? What you want me to do? I'm saying, well, I done already defeated my devil. Now you want me to become a devil because you a devil? See, that's what I'm saying, right? These people been trying to get me to either hurt myself or hurt someone else. And I've been charging them. And then my family put me in a mental hospital. I'm saying, well, damn, man. Now they don't want me to charge them. I'm saying, well, hey, man, if you kill me, then you putting a lie in my bloodline. Because you going to tell them I went crazy, but you not going to tell them the shit you did that made me go crazy. But I was telling you, look, man, I'm gathering evidence on the person who trying to make me go crazy. I work these people trying to make it look like I'm an angry dude. See, that's why I did not argue with anybody. See, they say, oh, he just won't talk to you. So now I'm saying post office. See, now I would say something to you, but see, my loved ones, I just stopped talking to them. Because I didn't want you to use whatever would have been going on in my life. See, but do my family see? Don't know, because they just like my grandmother. See, when I took her to Edgewater and I had like 160, 180 days detention, and I'm saying, Grandma, I get 180 days detention. Like, come on now. And my grandmama sided with them folk. And see, and then they kicked me out of school, and I had to fight by myself. See, I'm saying, now I got to deal with their children. And they say, you think you God? See, all of this. See, like, when do somebody see that they torturing the same person and then thinking that he don't see the problem with his people? I'm saying now it's all of y'all, man. Damn, man. I thought that was just my family, but it's the Muslim. But then when you think about it, right? How can somebody who practice something be human? They don't practice being human. They practice being religious. So you're going to commit the same goddamn crime because you practicing religion. You're not being human. You're not showing compassion because you get angry at somebody who shows it. Because you anti everything. Because you belief. What is belief? See, once a person gets you to believe something, then to that person it's true. But what happens when somebody proves their truth? What that do to your belief? Poof. See, because now you can't come and produce it. Because see, you always tell these people they God coming. But what happened when the truth set them free from what you told them to believe? Now, then the Bible says, see why they trying to kill that man? Because now you're not going to take care of them and their nation. See, you're not going to go and wash and clean their house. And now you realize that you too tired and you being thrown out your house. Because you doing all that for charity. This man ain't paying nobody nothing. He living off the church, literally. Everybody take care of him like he God. Or her at some points. These people live like gods. But you telling me that that's not like the high priestess. See, it say priestess. It don't say one. It say priestess. So you saying all these bishops, all of these, black. Now we go from reverends to bishops. We go from slaves. That's why I'm saying we the lost tribe of Israel. You give us religion and dope, man, but you don't give us civil rights. You put our civil rights in writing, but you give us physical religion to practice. Now, you don't let us practice our civil rights, even though it's written that we can live in accordance with our dreams. Now, you take our reality, even when we turn our reality into a dream, because you did it to me. Then when I went and showed you that I understood the law, I understood the tax code, I understood everything, you then put me in a mental hospital. So now that's not like John, you knew I was a Roman So you then put me in exile. Now, okay, isn't that like similar to the same crime in the Bible, that when you found out that John was a Roman, you put him in exile, but now Rome believes in Jesus? Well, if you believed in Jesus, why did you put John in exile? Shouldn't John, who was the first converted Roman, then shouldn't he been the leader of the Christian movement? Because didn't he, as a Roman, believe in Jesus before anybody else in Rome? He was a disciple. How shouldn't you not be converted by John? He was a Roman. But now here it is, descendants of slaves is telling a petty officer, third class of the United States Navy, who would be John, that his revelations in defending the Constitution of the United States of America inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola courthouse in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And you telling me that's not I'm not revealing those revelations on January 27th in 2024 at 5 o'clock in the morning? So this is not what I'm actually doing. So you telling me that that's not similar to what John did from exile, if America, which is now the New Jerusalem, because now we have rights, that these people have taken away from me because what they believe. Now they don't want to be charged with what they believe. But now my wife and I have had to pay for what they believe. See, what about when it get to one person and it's not based on what is happening, it's about what you was told would happen. So, okay, so if somebody prophesied something, then wouldn't that be a parable? How could it be accurate as it is now? They didn't give you no name. They just say he. But now you say, well, you not he. And I'm saying, well, you should be he then. Well, if you say I'm not he, but I'm saying you saying that I'm not defending the Constitution like my country told me to do, and now y'all done put me in exile because y'all not defending the Constitution like you took an oath to do, but now I get starved and you get historically praised as the first black president. You did, and I'm saying, so what guideline now? See, but y'all never gonna tell the truth. So how the children gonna know that you have violated the written law, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as statutory law together with constitutions, for whom according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the fundamental and organic law of a country or state that establishes the institutions and apparatus of government, defines the scope of governmental sovereign powers, and guarantees individual civil rights. See, individual. So now, here these black churches and these politicians have taken away my individual rights. And they both say they believe in the same God. Now, they tell you that your God don't come when you want him, but he always right on time. Well, look, I came I gave you my God in self-defense of their belief in God, and now you starve me. I'm saying, well, damn, well, hold on. I'm saying, well, I'm a veteran. Can I just be a veteran then? But these people made me prove that they God don't exist. I'm saying, well, look what y'all did to me in the name of this God. So why y'all gonna be able to tell my grandchildren about y'all God, and I can't tell my grandchildren that I defeated you in the name of your God? See, you was using your God, and I went into court and I did the work of a God. I took my family and I brought them out of your belief into my understanding of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in the place where those documents should have set me free. Now, because of the belief in the country that I was born in, as well as the state I was born in, I have now lost my individual civil rights and civil liberties, a set of basic laws and principles that a country, state, or organization is governed by, and treaties for which, that's for whom too. See, so even when I'm telling them, hey man, I'm an Indian, you made a treaty with my people, you breaking that too. Now you can give them gambling, you put alcohol on them. See, I'm saying, see, I got your history, America. You breaking the treaties. Oh, you ain't no Indian. I'm saying, damn, man. My people from Seminole County. We from Florida. We from Florida. We natives. How you telling us we ain't got no Indian? If we from Florida, that's where the Indians was. That's when they met us in Florida. So, if we from Seminole County, come on, man. Come on, bro. See, but where you from? Great Britain. Great Britain owned the state of Florida. I did my research. So when the Revolutionary War went on, the Britons still owned Florida, and they never really didn't, like, y'all just took it from them like you took all the other states. See, now I'm saying, hey, I'm an American, and you done took my house. I'm not a foreigner. See, I'm just saying, hey, you did what was done to the Indians. Even if you don't want to say I'm an Indian, okay, but am I not an American? See, you want to talk about all that, and I'm saying, well, hey, man, this is what y'all do. Y'all make a case against us. Now that I'm making a case off of the case you tried to make against me, you saying I can't use the law in self-defense. And I'm saying, well, then how can you say that if I killed somebody, that it wasn't in self-defense? See, I'm saying, see, you trying to get me to make you the judge again by hurting somebody. But I'm saying, hey, I'm a veteran. I took an oath to defend those people, even from themselves. So I'm saying, hey, man, now y'all supposed to make sure your citizens don't kill me. But now I'm saying, oh, this what y'all did with Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X. You had them under surveillance just like you got me under surveillance. See, this is what I keep telling black civil rights leaders. I'm saying, don't y'all see that that's murder, that's conspiracy? If you had the information that the FBI had on Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X, and they ended up dead, you would be charged because you would be an accessory because you was tracking them. So how then did you not know if you had a tail on them? You should have been defending them, but you let them get killed. See, so now you doing it to me. You gave me 15 years to commit a crime. My family then aided and abetted you. See, some of them out of love, some of them out of fear, some of them out of hatred, some of them out of jealousy. See, so I done had to deal with it all. See, I done had to deal with love. I done had to deal with hate. I done had to deal with fear. See, now y'all dealing with it, right? But I'm saying, hey, they came at me first, just like they came at Dr. Martin Luther King, Minister Malcolm X, Mr. Huey P. Newton. See, I'm saying, why y'all don't see that these people done this before? They use our tax dollars to gather up information illegally. See, they give you the wiretap. They say that they can do it. And then they tell you that they don't want to make a black messiah. That's what the head of the FBI said. Now, did they not make me a black messiah? I didn't ask for this. Y'all wouldn't have never known who I was if I didn't have love for you. And now you starve me out of what? Which one? Love, you starving me out of love, jealousy, hatred, enviousness, jealousy. See, but I loved you. So what about the Bible that says I'm supposed to reap what I sowed? Where is the knowledge coming back to me? Where is the love? Man, I'm being starved. I get here every day, man, say, man, damn, man, I asked the man for food about 4 days ago, man, went off on me. And then now I'm in debt with another friend of mine, $100. I'm saying, damn, but I can't go to court. These people I'm saying, now I'm in debt, man, to you. So now you're gonna kill me. This what I keep asking. I'm saying, so if I can't pay you back, see, I'm on the starve again, man. But you won't help me, but you are in debt me. So now I owe you. But now what about the services that I rendered in suppressing the insurrection that was done against me? So how about if I would have just been selfish? It still happened to me. I'm the one that don't have no rights. So now you saying that if I did believe I was God, right, then I wasn't supposed to do what Jesus did and look after the least of these, even though I was the least of these when I was a kid and my mama going through her situation, my dad and my grandmama, and everybody was talking. And I'm saying, man, my grandmama drank, man, my daddy, my mama doing, man, what you talking about, man? I'm trying to deal with all this, man. You telling me that somebody gonna come save me from what I go through every day? I'm 5, man, I'm 6, and I got some kid 5 and 6, 4, 5. I'm older than some of them, and they preaching, man, and they've been preachers because they've been groomed to be preachers. So they thought I was groomed to be a pimp. I was groomed to be a hustler. I was groomed to be a drug dealer. And I'm saying, bro, I went to the military, man. Well, why I couldn't re-groom myself, but I still be a hustler, and I still have a pimp mentality, and I still grind, and I still do all of the things that my daddy did. I just do it with a job, and I know how to make my money do numbers. See? I'm saying, well, if I have the mentality to multiply, then why do I not have the mentality to multiply my knowledge for financial gain? So if I'm learning the taxes, right, and I have a brilliant mind, if I'm doing my taxes, I'm not doing my taxes. I'm learning how to do taxes because I hate losing, right? So my father-in-law, he showed me how to do the taxes. Now, the next year, I taught myself how to do taxes. So I read the whole tax I read well. So now I'm looking and I'm like, now if I'm a hustler, well, I'm seeing where my lane at. I'm saying, well, if I can get back a return by spending my money in this lane, then why wouldn't I stay in the lane that I get my money back? So now I go back to workers and I say, hey man, you need to do this. Oh man, I got a CPA. See, I'm saying, well, my father-in-law did my taxes, but now I do my own. Man, I ain't gonna mess with the IRS. I'm saying, bro, how you messing with the IRS following the tax? Cause see, that's what I'm telling you, young kids. Man, these people sick. You can learn something and they think that these people are gonna come and see. And so when they came against me, they gave them the power of God. See, they like, man, God, man, I ain't gonna mess with the government. I'm saying, but that ain't what the Bible say. The Bible say you're supposed to be against principalities. So, see, this is what I'm saying. What do you believe when it's time to do what you believe and then you blame God for you not doing what God said you should do? See, so you the one that's the backslider, but then you put in your word that God give you free will. See, so you got an out, right? But I'm saying, well, the devil didn't give me no free will. See, either he was going to take my wife's house, my children's house, their inheritance. He was taking my wife's husband away. See, all that's me. See what I'm saying? So if I didn't defend me, then see, all of that would have looked like it was real. See, so, but I had to show that I was real. Just like I was telling my family that my life was too real for me to believe somebody was coming to save me from my grandmama drinking and my daddy doing what he do and my mama do. How, man? They got to change them. See, that's what I kept telling them. But now I'm saying that situation, I don't drink because my grandmama used to drink and I don't like being like that. So that's why I don't drink. I don't do no kind of cocaine because of my daddy, because I saw the way he was acting, and I don't drink because I saw the way my daddy drank, and my mama, she couldn't drink either. See, so that's why I don't like drinking. See what I'm saying? But I smoke the peace pipe. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like that. But that's what you say, that I'm committing a sin, and I'm saying, hey, if you go back to Genesis 1, marijuana, you call it weed. It's an herb. It's self-seeding. That means it yields itself. So now, if that was made on the third day, and Moses is the God that wrote it, like I'm the one telling my story, then how you're telling me that in my testimony that herb is not weed, when I'm telling you I don't like doing nothing man-made, nothing. See, just straight natural. But you will judge me, and I'm saying, well, I'm reading your Bible because I'm telling you I'm Genesis 1. Your father was created in Genesis 2. And that's why you done returned to the mud. See, it's not water now, it's mixed up. And see, now I'm making you like I say, what they say, the potter make clay. See, but now I'm taking the clay that your father made and I'm turning it into the lie that you are. That's why you mad with me. See, because only a liar would stop a child from being gathered by the truth. See, only a liar. Because see, the children is taking care of you. You're not taking care of the children. See, that's what I was telling my grandmother, but then again, my grandmother, she played piano, see, so she got paid. So that's what I'm saying. She was part of the paid performers. So I saw the game from that way too. I'm saying, well, shit, grandma, you getting paid too. See, so you getting, I give you 50 cents, you give me the 50 cents, I'll give them the 50 cents. You get your cut back from my 50 cents, but I ain't getting nothing I wanted. So I'm like, hey, Graham, I feel you. But I'm going to the store with my 50 cents. Because, see, back in the day, 50 cents was a nice little piece of change, man. You can do a lot with 50 cents when things cost a penny. Think about it. See, you give a kid 50 cents now, the kid look at you like, boy, back in the day, a dime. Fool, why you was on? Why you go get you 4 cookies no, you go get 5 cookies and a juice for a dime. Say, boy, look at here. You ain't need much because it was plentiful. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. See, these people have addicted us. Then they broke the union. And then that's when America declined. See, then it wasn't about educating us. It was about dumbing us down. See? So they never expected somebody like me to survive through the fire. See, it was too many stumbling blocks, right? But see, where I was born, in my understanding, I was coming out of what I saw had my family. So alcohol had them. My daddy was abusive to my mother. See, and all of that was things that I didn't want to do. See what I'm saying? So when I knew what I didn't want to be, then I had to make a plan for who I am. So that's why I'm defending myself so vigorously. Because I'm saying, hey, I made me. I made the choices. I did this. Oh, you talking about yourself. Well, if I committed a damn crime, you'll be telling me to talk about the crime I committed. So this a treatise for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an agreement formally signed, ratified, or adhered to between 2 countries or sovereigns. An international agreement concluded between 2 or more states in written form and governed by international law, as opposed to judge-made law. How can you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world? Hey, I'm laughing, right? Because I'm gonna go get a Bible verse, right? But it's a lot of names in there. I'm gonna tell you up front, I'm gonna spell a lot of them. So I'm laughing because I'm almost to that point. So I'm giving y'all a warning. There's gonna be a lot of spelling going on. But it's names, and they don't, so only the mama know what that is, man. She dropped the pot and named them. No, I'm joking. Okay, all right, let me stop. Because if I start laughing, I'm gonna be laughing for a minute. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the front. So I'm just letting you know, hey, that's a disclaimer. Okay, treaties, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an agreement formally signed, ratified, or adhered to between 2 countries or sovereigns, an international agreement concluded by 2 or more states in written form and governed by international law, as opposed to judge-made law. How can you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world be in accordance with the law, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the regime that orders human activity? Well, so I'm gonna put that regime. That's like a let me go see this, because I don't want it to be what I'm saying it is. I want it to be what they say it is. So this is the Webster. You know what? I should go to the Black's Law Dictionary to see if it says it. I think it do say it in legal form. Let me see, but make sure I'm saying it right.
Regime.
See, wait, come on, man. It ain't no, it's Reed. Oh, hey, man, look. He say regime is R-E. That's Reed. Gene. G-I-M-E. So that's what I'm, man. See, that's what I'm telling about my mama, man. See, that's what I'm telling y'all about. Oh, man, it's like torture, man. And I can see me going, me and that woman used to go at it. I'm saying, Mom, that's a Reed. And she, Tommy, see, that what she called me, Tommy. And I'm like, well, why I'm Tommy? I'm saying, this say Reed. You tell me Reed now and saying look, well, hold on, look.
Regime.
Ray. R-E, Ray. I know Ray Charles. Ray is R-A-Y. Ray. Right? See, and my mama, and she was like, hey, but I bet you she leave and go laugh, because I be saying just like that. I be dead serious. I be like, hey, man, you say Ray, that's Ray Charles. I be dead serious too, man. My wife would tell you, when I be in school, I have everybody laughing. I be dead serious, man. Shit. They thought I was playing, but I'm like, wait a minute, man. Come on. Y'all trying to make me look stupid. So now here I am in court fighting. Say, man, y'all can't make me look stupid. See? But everybody say Tommy crazy. I'm saying why? Because I'm laughing. That don't mean I'm crazy. That mean it's funny, but I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. But anyway, so it's not regime, which I don't understand. But anyway, a regular pattern of occurrence or action. So that's, wait a minute, that's regimen. That's a regimen, man. But you heard what that, wait a minute, man.
Regime.
But see, but it say regime, but that's a regimen is an irregular occurrence of a regular pattern of occurrence or action, as of several rainfalls. See, but they saying a regime. Oh, look, a form of government too. That's what they say, a socialist regime. So, and a government in power. So that's what, they talking about. But look, it's also a regular pattern. So that's why I'm saying, because my plan, see, I do it every day. See, it's a regular pattern. See what I'm saying? Now, I haven't been walking because I'm hungry. See, and why would I extend energy when I don't have enough food? So I don't walk because I don't have the energy. Now I'm gonna walk today because I'm going to buy some more food, but I only got a little bit of money. See, so that's what I'm trying to teach my children and my children's children. See, the only reason why one man or one family would suffer around a race of people is it because they believe you're supposed to suffer, just like they believe Jesus was born to die. So if somebody believed that you born to die, why would they save you if they believe you was born to die for their sins? So see, that's a sick person. Why would you want to be around a person that would sacrifice you? Like back in the days, right? People, y'all laughing, right? But they used to sacrifice people because it didn't rain. They used to kill people, man, as a sacrifice because it didn't rain and they needed rain. So they would pick somebody to sacrifice to the gods for rain. So y'all still doing that, man. Y'all just sacrificed me, but now you don't want to be sacrificed. But you the one believe in sacrifices. That's why you sacrifice. But now what happened when the law now save your sacrifice? Now then, do the Bible now in John 1 shows who you were sacrificing? See, your regular pattern of occurrence is sacrificing. So now, wouldn't my legal action now catch you in your illegal sacrifice of me? So now you done now starve me as if that's not a sacrifice. My wife is not being sacrificed. You took her husband away. My children are not being sacrificed. You took their father away. But you told him to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. But now you're saying you're not a domestic enemy. And I'm saying, well, your regime says that you are, by definition. See, because the law for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the regime that orders human activity. See, so your people are not human. So your regime is a government, and it's a principality that the Bible says that your citizens, for whom you are denying the truth, should now be against you biblically as well as legally, because you have violated the sanctity of the law. See, you done, but see, now I'm showing the people what Moses should have showed the people is how to use the law. See, he gave people who don't believe in no law, he gave them a law to believe in. I gotta make sure my power good here. Yeah, that was my phone kept. See what I'm saying? So, okay, so that's what I'm telling you. Like now, I'm the law. See, I'm the written. Okay, let me show you. See, I'm a treaty. I'm a constitution, and I'm the written law. So see, I'm gonna go back. So you have violated me, that then turned me into the written law, for which, no, well, I'm gonna say for whom. Okay, you have violated the written law, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as statutory law. See, that's when you put statutory law on me, then I then had to become statutory law to show the crime that you made me absorb. So see, I had to absorb your criminal act done in the name of the state of Florida, done in the name of the United States Postal Service, done in the name of the courthouse. See, I had to absorb all that and then manifest it as evidence. See, so now that when I became a written lawsuit, now I've written over 100 books, because whatever I say is my testimony, because I'm trying to survive everything that's being done to me. I talk to friends, just they don't know what to do, but yet they supposed to. And I'm saying, well, you don't see that when I was like you, I did what my father told me to do, go to the law library, and that's how I got this knowledge. But you want me to lie to you and tell you that this God that these people told you about is some kind of way guiding me. I'm saying, well, Dr. Martin Luther King is guiding me. But you say, nah, I'm saying, well, no, I'm reading. I've been following the Civil Rights Act of 1964 since I was since I was 19 years old. No, because Tamika was born, I was 20. I was 20 years old when I had to get off, my knee was messed up, and they kept telling me it wasn't, and I had to write Senator Bob Graham and Governor Lawton Childs. That's why I'm telling you that his daughter, if I was voting, I would have voted for her because of him. See, that man got me off that ship, him and Lawton Child. They both of them made them take me off that ship, and they took me out the Navy. I had went to Biloxi, Mississippi to the Air Force. I had them take me out of the Navy and the Marines. They took me to the Air Force, and that's when they found out I had torn cartilage. See, so they was mad with the Navy. That's why they didn't give me nothing, man. I had to go to the VA. See, that's what I'm telling you about. It's not the organization, it's the person who acts like they the organization. So that's why I now claim the Navy. See, because I'm proving that I am the honor that I learned, not the people. See, I'm talking about this, what I was telling my daughter. See, I believe in my country because I am the symbol of my country. Because this is what I found on my way to learning why my country is so great. See what I'm saying? See, if I listened to all these people, these slaves, then I would have been selling dope. I'd have been against America. But since I knew that America was great, I just had to find my greatness within America. See, and you can do that in America because you have your own rights to fail, or you have your own rights to succeed. It's on you. And if somebody can get you to believe you're not an American, then they got you to lose your American rights. See, so now you can't be mad with America. You should be mad with the person who told you that America is not your country. See, if you was born here, then how is it not your place of birth? How can I go back to somewhere I've never been? How can I go back? I've never been there. So that makes no sense on its face that I'm from somewhere else when I was born here. Now, I understand what happened, but it happened. So why would I act like it didn't happen? Right? Like if I know that my people from Africa, some of them, but I also know that my people from America, that they didn't call it America, it was called something else because my Indian ancestors owned it. See, so what about that history? So God don't care nothing about the Indian history? So God only care about European history, like the rest of our history, God don't care nothing about it, right? See, that's what I don't understand. I was in school arguing about my history, about my grandmama owning land, and they act like I was lying. Like, I'm saying, man, my people own land on both sides of my family, man. Both sides. My mama and all, they were born in Forest City, Florida on their own land. They owned all the land. That's why I'm saying, listen, man, my daddy, we could have went and lived on Melville and lived off the land, man. But my daddy was a hustler. He didn't want to do that. But it wasn't like we didn't have the opportunity, man. He could have went out there and built the house, man, or had a trailer on his own land, man, and raised us. We could have went farmers and all that. And then could have still came in the city and sold our produce and been just way richer than we ever could imagine. See, because I saw it, I'm like, well, why would we have to go to a grocery store and we got land? But when your daddy chasing something different, then you forced to chase what he chased. See, so it didn't matter what my grandmama left. He didn't want that. See, even though it took care of him, he didn't use it to take care of his children. So now it's broken, right? So now I'm trying to mend what my grandmama set up. And now I don't have nobody helping me. So just imagine if my grandmama was living, who would help her work the land when her own children wouldn't? See, so, but shouldn't we be in our grandmother's footsteps who left us an inheritance? But see, if nobody want to go back and do what grandmama did, then how we gonna keep that land in the future? See, then before you know it, see, it ain't gonna be in the family. You're gonna be talking about what it used to be, and somebody else gonna be living off of what was yours. So see, those who got to lose, but see, those who don't even know they have it, don't know they done lost it. See, so see that what I'm saying? An inheritance that you don't know nothing about is not an inheritance because you don't know nothing about it. So now, see, I'm a written law for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as statutory law, together with constitutions, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the fundamental and organic law of a country or state that establishes the institutions and apparatus of government, defines the scope of the governmental sovereign powers, and guarantees individual civil rights and civil liberties at a set of basic laws and principles that a country, state, or organization is governed by, and treaties, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an agreement formally signed, ratified, or adhered to between two countries or sovereigns. An international agreement concluded between two or more states in written form and governed by international law as opposed to judge-made law. How can you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world be in accordance with the law, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the regime that orders human activities and relations through systematic application of the force of politically organized society or through social pressure backed by force in such a society. The legal system. How would you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world know that the elected officials of the state of Florida denied the United States Declaration of Independence, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, are legally defined as the formal proclamation, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a formal public announcement made by the government of the 13 states of the United States of America on January 4th in 1776, in the name of the people of the American colonies, exerting their independence from the British Crown and announcing themselves to the world as an independent country, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Then did not the elected officials of the state of Florida legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally forfeit, for which, according to the NOLO Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to involuntarily lose the 50 states and territories of the United States of America to me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Counsel Sr., in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as involuntarily lose the rights of the state of Florida to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally use the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning as a penalty for violating the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning is why I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the United States Navy, am a declaration of trust, for whom, according to the No-Low Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the document that creates a trust in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, is why Four Castles Incorporated is the trustee of Chancey Incorporated, and Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated are the beneficiaries of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible. Boy, I got this damn dry mouth. But I got it though. Ain't no need. Okay, the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran. So let me see. I'm gonna go back because I got the dry mouth. Okay, the Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated are the beneficiaries of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, and legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally set out how Four Castles Incorporated's assets, for which includes Chancey Incorporated, are to be managed and distributed in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, and universities all over the world, as well as list all of my, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the United States Navy, President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, and King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's written testimony to be held. See, I ain't say written testimonies, because my one testimony is just, I'm putting it and chopping it up. It's the same testimony. So if it was Jesus, my testimony would be all in red. See, it would be just red all over, but it would be so many pages, because it's like over 130 books. That's at least where like 190 pages. So it's 190 pages over 130 times. That's just like what I'm doing now, but that might even be more, right? Because this thing here this is books that you're gonna be able to, my children gonna be able to print off, and then they're gonna have the videos. So see, I know that I'm putting in the work that my children's children gonna be able to get paid off of my written testimony. See, to be held in Four Castles trust was signed by me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally created Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated, who is called, wait a minute, was signed by me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., who, that's what I'm missing, who legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally created Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated, who is called the grantor, settlor, trustor, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr., am a trust instrument. So it's trust instrument, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the act by which I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., who holds legal title to Four Castles Incorporated and Chancellor Incorporated's properties, manifest the intention in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally hold the title as trustee of Four Castles Incorporated and Chancellor Incorporated for the benefit of the least of these in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, and universities all over the world for a specific purpose in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, is why I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, am a judicial declaration, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the part of a treaty, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an agreement formally signed by me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, and legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally ratified by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, to be legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally adhered to by Four Castles Incorporated and Chancellor Incorporated's international agreement concluded in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, between the state of Florida and King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated and President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Chancey Incorporated in written form. So now, now my son is the king of Chancey Incorporated, but I'm the president. See, until I can give it back to him, I gotta run it. See, but he'll never be the king of Four Castles Incorporated, because that's my regime, right? That's what I created with his mother. So how could he be the king of my empire? So see, that's why I say I'm the king of kings, because I made him a king of his own name. See, we got the same name. So he is Chancey. So that's his name, as it's my name that my mother gave to us when she gave it to me. I gave it to him. Now I'm giving it to him as a territory of Four Castles Incorporated. See, so I am so between the state of Florida and me, for whom is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, and President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Chancey Incorporated in written form and governed by international law in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, is why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castles Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, am the United States Declaration of Independence, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the formal proclamation in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in the name of the people of the 50 states and territories of the United States of America, asserting that Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated rated independence, asserting Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated's independence from the elected officials. So hold on. I made a mistake, so I'm going to go back. So I'm saying, so is why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castles Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, am the United States Declaration of Independence, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the formal proclamation in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in the name of the people of the 50 states and territories of the United States of America, asserting Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated's independence from the elected officials in the 50 states and territories of the United States of America, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally announcing Four Castles Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated to the world, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as independent countries in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So see, if I didn't establish my independence with the same documentation that America's independence was established on, then how could I be established if I did not establish my own independence? So when, with my history, free my wife and my children and my bloodline, like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, see, like, how could I be them if they were them? But if I'm using the same documentation as them, why then is my history is not as rich as their history has become? Who squandered their history? See, if I'm making my history, then how did I squander the history that I'm making? So why are you starving me? See, is that not history of America? If you have enslaved a race of people and now you're starving me, then why aren't you the criminal that's starving us all? Okay, now listen. So to get my, to reference it in this court case against evil, I went and got Isaiah 66 out of the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition of verses, like I say, well, verses 15 through 24. And it say, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So see, if this is the final judgment, why would you be wicked? Why would you have been wicked for 15 years after you have been judged inside of your own justice system? So how do you survive your judgment? Do you hide and then reconstruct? So then, if America keep reconstructing, then do America keep denying the existence of truth? So now, if truth is God and America has reconstructed over the law, Jim Crow laws, when has America ever been under the protection of a truthful God when every time it's judged, it reconstructs and lie again? So wouldn't America be the wicked? For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Plead. Now hold on, that's a pleading. See, before you kill my son, right, I plead for you in court. I made a legal move for you to get you from under the yoke of the violators of the law, right? And then you kill my son, right? So now, do you think now that my pleading is now with the sword? Look, plead. This is from the Black's Law Dictionary, to make a specific plea, especially in response to a criminal charge. So they stole my car. I made a plea for your emancipation so you can then come work my plan that I had worked to legal perfection, right? Then they put me in exile, and now I'm reading you Isaiah's plea. See, to the wicked, right? Look, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Wait a minute, to make sure I'm right. Yeah. See, to assert or allege in a pleading. See, to claim, a fraud claim must be pleaded with particularity. To file or deliver a pleading. See, so you wasn't there, but you was being judged by these people who didn't have legal authority to judge you, but because of your crime, you could not see the injustices that you was wrapped up in because you yourself was a criminal. See, so how could God save you without having to save the justice system from the abuser of the justice system and you? See, because the judge is an accessory to your crime committed against me. So both of y'all criminals, right? But I'm seeing what Jesus said, forgive them because they know not what they do. But the judges, how do I forgive them when they the reason why y'all now are who y'all are? See, without their crime, it would be no crime, because then I would have been able to go and hire you and then put my plan into effect for anybody who wanted to change their lives, right? See, I would have gave you a job, then I would have invested like I was doing quietly, because I didn't want fanfare, I wanted results. See, that's what y'all don't understand, right? A father don't want nothing but results. A father want good children, because he can't pay for that. He got to put the work in so his children wouldn't want to disappoint him, so they friends don't have the power over them because they got somebody that they don't want to disappoint. See, so they be like, oh man, because I got to deal with my daddy. See, now, if somebody believe in Jesus, right, then they can now say, well, Jesus know that I'm struggling or whatever, however they can make themselves do what shouldn't be done, then they'll make that the reason why they doing what they did. See what I'm saying? But when you accountable to someone, then you think about them. Even if at first it's fear, when you look back, you will see that they loved you and you respected them, because now you see from a human position, and an adult position, right? See, like when you're a kid, you see it from a child's perspective. But when you grow up and you become a parent, now you see it from a parent's perspective. And now you see that your father loved you just like you love your child, because you're a parent now. You're no longer a child. You're still a child, but you're a parent. So you see now what your parent was talking about, and you see that it's not so easy to raise a child. See, if you don't have health care, if you don't have all of the things you need, then see, your family didn't put you in a position to succeed. They left you in a position where you need success. See, you need to get the same job your parents had so you can provide that same type of life. So see, when the post office took my job, I gave my children the life. See, that's why I'm in court now, defeating. My judgment is against the wicked. I'm not the wicked being judged. So see, so for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning is when I just slain all of their political careers. See, it's more than one way to kill a person. See, that's what they were trying to do to me. See, they were trying to take all of my material things, right? And then I guess embarrass me or whatever. But what I was trying to get them to see is nobody in my family ever believed in me. So I have been proving myself since I was 6 years old and answered a question about who I am and what I would do. So I realized then that I couldn't speak of myself. See, so this is not new. I'm saying, well, I knew this. See, I was trying to tell my wife she came on the journey, but see, she still her. And see, so everybody was saying, oh, Tommy messed up her life. Tommy, I knew it, boom, boom, boom. But she should have known, like, nah, man, these people still messing with Tommy like they did in high school. See, in high school, she went home to her daddy, and I went home to my family. See what I'm saying? But see, when we became husband and wife, see, it was no home to go back. The home they took was our home now. Her daddy, see, but my family's still the same. See, that what I kept I'm saying, see, I had nothing to go back to. You had life. You had your daddy. You had your family. See, they were going, oh, girl, he messed up your life. That nigga ain't nothing. See, but my family, see, you messed up that girl's life. And I'm saying, okay, but I can't go to court. That ain't striking you strange that y'all sitting up here saying I'm all these things about me, but I can't go to court? So what is that saying about you? So you can't say I didn't ask you for help now, but your God, see, oh, he don't come when you want him, he come when you right on. I'm saying, well, why I'm in court and the devil done came because I didn't pay no homage to him. Now he got me in Lent. He's starving me while my family's still practicing religion. And I'm saying, well, when you gonna show what you practice? See, you keep practicing, but here the game then came and went. So if you practicing for the game, why you doing the same thing the high priest Caiaphas did? So you multiplied the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders. Now y'all all doing what they did, but why y'all ain't multiplying when Jesus fed the multitude? Why y'all not doing that? But y'all doing the jealousy and the hatred and the enviousness. But y'all not taking care of the least of these. Y'all taking care of yourselves. You taking care of your preacher. You're not taking care of the child in the church. Man, y'all sad. That they sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden beneath one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, I'm saying, where your preachers? Why they look? For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And yet the state of Florida and its citizens have been starving me ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And it's January 27th in 2024 at 6:10 in the morning. And these people done had me in and out of court. I done been talking to preachers, military men, all polices, sheriffs, judges, and everything, but yet I'm starving. So you tell me, where is a tree that's good for food? You can't call the police, the FBI, the CIA. So who is actually defending the country? Because now you tell me to defend the country against all enemies, foreign and domestic, but now you starving me as if me doing what you gave me an oath to do is a goddamn crime that you could starve me. Now, you would feed me if I committed a crime, but because you committing a crime against me in the name of the state of Florida, in the name of the IRS, see that now I can't get no income taxes, and I don't have no rights, and you starving me. So you tell me what God is in the state of Florida that has allowed the principalities to be against my flesh and my bone. What I thought the Bible say that you're supposed to be against principalities. Now the God of the state of Florida is against me, flesh and bone. So wouldn't the Bible now say that the state of Florida is abomination? For I know thy works and thy thoughts. It shall come to pass that I will gather all nations and tongues, that they shall come and see my glory. And I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations, to the terrorists. See, remember I told you now. T-A-R. Shit. Hey, come on, man. Only the mama know this. T-A-R-S-H-I-S-H. Now, come on now. Come on now. Wait, so, okay. Tarish. Because it's tar and shit and all that. All that's one, right? See, I don't know. So look, and then is this Paul? But look, it's P-U-L, but the A missing, so it's the A silent. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. See, because it's P-U-L now. Come on, man. Is that who? What is it? What is it? I don't know. And Lude. Now I know this Lude right here. L-U-D. Okay, so it's Tarsh, T-A-R-S-H-I-S-H. So, and P-U-L and L-U-D. That drew the bow to T-U-B-A-L. Okay, now what I'm saying is taboo, right? Taboo. See, two T and bull. I know I'm wrong. But this is what I used to give to my mama. I'm saying, hey, Mom, this is not something I can look up and sound it out like they do it. Look, that's somebody's name. So I don't know. So we had came to agree that names, that's why I don't even call people by their name. I was like, what's up, bro? Hey, sis. Hey, Mom. Hey, Pop. See, because my mother and I came to a realization that and names. So I'm trying to tell you. So let's hear, man. Let me see. Javan. Look. Javan. Now that's van at the end. Javan. Let me stop. Okay, man, listen. Okay, well, I gotta finish. Okay, now, that's all I'm saying now. Hey, so, y'all got that? To the isles of far off that have not heard my fame. See, y'all ain't hear my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. See, and this dude said that, he said, you a Gentile. That's what the hell a Gentile? I don't know nothing about no damn Gentile. They name calling. See, them Christians, man, they rough, man. They don't, like, your life don't matter. They like pick somebody in the Bible and just call you. And I'm saying, well, you a slave, man. How you know what's going on in Jerusalem in the damn Bible and you don't know what's going on in the courthouses? Because I'm telling you what's going on to me, but you don't even want to hear my testimony. And I'm saying, well, how are you taking care of the least of these and you don't even want to hear a crime being committed against everybody? So you didn't help the devil commit a crime in the name of Jesus, but I'm the Gentile? That's the person that's not a Jew. So you a Jew? Because you killing me like they killed Jesus. That's some Jewish shit. Man, this shit sad. I'm reading the Bible and I'm looking at you violate the biblical law, but you get paid. I'm saying the judges violate the Constitution, but yet they getting paid. But I'm being starved for doing what the country told me to do in defense of it. And now I'm not a hero like I was when I used to come home when we was at war and you used to be able to fly anywhere you want for $50 and all you had to do was be a veteran. You can go into Walt Disney World and all you had to do was show your ID. But now, all of a sudden, now I'm in exile and I got the mark of the beast on me because I wouldn't allow you to defeat me like Michael wouldn't allow the devil and his angels to prevail in heaven when they broke out the war in heaven that you done broke out in my life. And now the church people now telling me to let the devil win in the name of Jesus and then tell me Jesus gonna come and save me. I'm saying, well, how Jesus gonna save me and you not? You gave me to the devil and you done helped him for 15 years try to destroy my truth. Now, how you an instrument of God? See, remember I told you I'm an instrument, a trust instrument? Now, I showed you in the definition of what a trust instrument is, how I'm a trust instrument. Now, why then aren't they showing themselves improved? See, because they say, now right here, look. to the isles afar off that have not heard my fame. So wouldn't it be my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s fame? Neither have seen mine for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's glory in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. You can go read what I said and what they did on that day. So you can go do your research and see my history is an accurate account of my testimony. But then that's when you will see the crime that's committed against Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee is now being committed in the name of Jesus Christ. So how can Jesus Christ be Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? Wouldn't Jesus Christ be what the high priest Caiaphas made up to then sell to you? Because they won't let you know who I am. So the descendants of religion is telling you the truth, but they won't tell you my truth. So now, who is my then in this testimony? See, who fame is my fame? Who glory is my glory? And they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. Didn't that dude in Pensacola, Florida, who told me I was a Gentile, he declared my glory among the Gentiles? So now he is a preacher now. That's what I heard. And so he knew what he was talking about. But he gave my glory to the Gentiles, but he done starved me as if he never met me. But he met me in Pensacola, Florida, and left me starving. So how is he an instrument of God when he have aided and abetted the devil in line to the least of these since he met me? But he name called me. But now I'm using Isaiah to reveal him. And they shall bring all your brethren for an offering unto the Lord out of all nations upon horses and in chariots and litters and upon mules and upon swift beasts to my holy mountain, Jerusalem, right? But I wasn't in Jerusalem. That would have been Jesus. See, so they gave Jesus glory to Jesus Christ. They gave Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's glory to Barabbas, right? Because they saved Barabbas and they gave Jesus Barabbas's cross. Then they gave Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's followers. See, they killed Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, and now y'all following Jesus Christ, and y'all done starved me just like they killed Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. So you saying they didn't starve him of his life when they took his life in place of Barabbas? So didn't they then give Barabbas Jesus' life, and then they gave Jesus Barabbas's death? So now, aren't y'all now feeding the criminals, but yet you starving me? You taking all of my stuff, but yet you're saying you godly. How? You do this shit every day. So when do you get brought to justice? When can I kill you as you starve me daily? See, when do the masses now come save the truth? Like y'all sent the masses after Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. Didn't you send the masses after me? Isn't that why all these goddamn people here starving me? They brought they broke asses to me. But now they did anything to feed their preachers. But they won't do shit to feed me. So it's like, why did you do so much for the liar and not nothing for the person telling you the truth? You motherfuckers take care of the liars daily. You lie to your children and everything for the liar. But yet you round me soaking up my fucking life. See, why can't I live? Because you won't have a fucking life? So now you just glad to be around me? But what about my fucking wife? See, do you ever fucking think about my fucking family, man? You motherfuckers is around here got me fucked up, man. Y'all talking about my wife? But y'all stopping me from going back to my fucking wife. So how can you talk about my wife and I can't talk about all the shit you doing? See, why would I want to be around somebody who took my wife from me? I never understood that about a motherfucker who will leave his wife for a chick that'll cheat with him on his wife. So you think that she won't cheat on you as your wife? So you left a woman that wouldn't cheat on you for a woman that was cheating with you? So then if she cheat on you, then why would you be mad with her when she was a cheater when you met her? See, that's to me that makes sense. Why would I want somebody who just only want me for who I am, but she didn't help me become nothing? My wife is the reason why I am who you want me now because I am. So why wouldn't she want who she made? See, she was trying to save me. You just trying to use me. You don't love me. How the hell you love me? You don't even fucking know me. You don't know me. You stole me. You a fucking thief. So why would I love a fucking thief who done stole me from my fucking family? Now what? You just gonna fucking starve me to death and listen to me every fucking day? Well, wait, the police. See, what the fuck, man? What can y'all do now? Who can help a child? And you people sick as fuck, man. But when these children see that y'all God ain't shit, they gonna realize that y'all ain't shit, that y'all done fucked up the whole world with that religion shit, man. And then they supposed to do what the Bible say, man, this is wrong. Y'all motherfuckers just, like, when are y'all gonna let me live again? And then y'all act like y'all don't know shit, man. So you just fucking liars, man. That's what Christianity and all of this shit done produced, a bunch of fucking liars. So how do one man survive a bunch of fucking liars who's sick as fuck, man, who believe some shit and now they don't believe what they once believed, but now you're gonna starve an innocent fucking man? So when is religion ever gonna be something that save a motherfucker? When? You motherfuckers done sat here 15 years, fucked up my family and everything. When y'all gonna tell the truth? When y'all gonna let Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee rest, man? Why y'all keep lying on that man? See, when are y'all gonna carry the burden of y'all own fucking sins, man? This shit is wrong, man. Ain't nothing right about this, man, to just sit here and just take a motherfucker life. And they shall bring all your brethren for an offering unto the Lord out of all nations upon horses and in chariots and in litters. So that's like dogs, and upon mules and upon swift beasts to my holy mountain Jerusalem, saith the Lord, as the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of the Lord. What clean vessel? Man, the damn religious people are the most dirtiest motherfuckers in the whole shit, man. Because they don't believe in the now, they believe in the then, and they commit the same goddamn crime, and then they want to play like they Pontius Pilate. I'm saying, well, wait a minute, preacher. How can you wash your hands as if you was Pontius Pilate? Wouldn't you be the high priest Caiaphas? Wouldn't you be the Pharisees that sat here and ministered to me? Wouldn't you be the goat, man, and you do this shit daily? You done let these people put the mark of the beast on me. Y'all motherfuckers won't even come to the court and save. So when would y'all save Jesus? But I'm showing you where Pastor Willie C. Bonds is the one that forced me to go into the courts He could have saved me, man. But now y'all don't want to bring him down as if you bringing religion down. Well, when has religion ever let anybody or lifted anybody up other than Jesus on a cross? Do y'all realize that's the only person that has ever been lifted up in religion? Who else was lifted up? But you lifted him up on the cross before you served him. And now are you actually serving him by putting me on the cross? So when is religion going to stop lifting up the innocent person? You lift up Mr. Huey P. Newton. You lifted up Mr. Fred Hampton. You lifted up Mr. Medgar Evers Wiley. Mr. Wiley, Medgar Wiley Evers. Dr. Martin Luther King. See, after you kill him, you lift him up. Minister Malcolm X. See, now he lifted up high, right? But now look at these institutions that put him on the cross, that put Minister Malcolm X on the cross, Dr. Martin Luther King, killed Gandhi. So where are those ideologies if they're not in religion? So when did see, we know that religious people tell you what to do. But now here it is, the law is now telling religious people their crimes. Now the word is with me and they starving me against the word. Now when is religion now guilty as sin? But if the masses gonna keep on denying me life, well, when then do religion give the truth life? You give the opinion of truth life, but you don't let the truth live. See, then you gonna tell it after you kill me. But do you then tell the truth that you killed me, or do you blame God for that shit too? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you blaming your God for starving me because I won't believe your God. But I'm saying, well, why would I believe your God that's starving me? But I'm sitting here getting the knowledge that Hosea say in Hosea 4 that I would be destroyed for lacking. But now you helping the state of Florida destroy me daily. And you a godly person? Show me your God, man. You can't even feed one man who feeding you the truth daily. I go study all the day before, 2-3 hours of me going to get law dictionary definitions and explaining this thing legally. Then I go get the Bible. Then I go get the Quran, and you son of bitches come every day and starve me. But you eat my knowledge daily though, right? You don't even subscribe, because you probably do, but the devil is not going to allow you. See, I'm probably the hottest thing going. But y'all, I'm saying I'm starving. Ain't nobody coming to feed me. But then y'all that come to my motherfucking funeral, that's what I don't understand. You motherfuckers won't save a motherfucker, but y'all that come celebrate their homecoming. But you won't let them go home. See, you let them go to the grave. See, but I'm saying, well, why can't I go back to 3250 Safe Harbor Lane in Lake Mary, Florida? I've been asking my fucking friends that shit for 15 years, but they ready to go to my funeral though. See, like, they ready. They came to my son's funeral. I mean, everybody, church full of motherfuckers. Nobody came to the court to let me go back home. Now, motherfucker, man. Then when they came to the court, they saw the crime and blamed me. They say, well, the judge said that you didn't file the paperwork right. This what my people say. And I say, well, if I didn't file the paperwork right, why was we in court? See, they don't even let you submit it if it's not right. But see, my family ain't trying to exonerate me. See, they trying to make me crazy. See, so once you do your thing is done, right? Now I have to survive what my family did. See that, so they trying to survive, and I'm trying to survive what they did. So see, they helping the devil now because they trying to survive too. See, But I'm saying, well, damn, man, why should I could have made a deal with the devil like you doing? But if I would have made a deal with the devil, it was a deal that the devil had did it to me. I'm saying, well, he was giving me my house back. But I'm saying I thought about the child that would have to take the same journey I took and maybe didn't make it. So I'm saying, well, hey, man, you know, now I can give a job. But see, that's what I'm telling you. These people don't want to give poor people a choice because they need you to go to the military. See, or they need to put you in prison. And then see, when you know that it used to be, I was in jail, I'm not, damn, I was in the military with a dude, right, that was given a choice. He could go, they were going to put him in jail, or he could go to the military. So see, I say, what? He say, yeah. He said I could have went to jail and came to the military, and he did 20 years. He said, well, man, I might well just stay in. So now, y'all don't see though, that's to undo what Muhammad Ali did for us. See, that's called circumventing the draft. See, so that's another way to get people in the military so they'll have enough bodies when they commit a crime of genocide. Because this country has no God. I done showed you that because I'm defending the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So how you got poor people fighting a rich man's war? When was Jesus a rich man? See, I came back to my people with a wealth of knowledge and they put me in the mental hospital. So I'm saying, well, how you're not wealthy? So you took the knowledge of how I came in and out of court. So you took the Underground Railroad away. See, because Dr. Martin Luther King is the one that left the legal door open to get us into the promised land. And when I showed my brilliance, and like Dr. Martin Luther King had promised the night before he was murdered, then here the people then came and put me in exile. So when was you gonna let Dr. Martin Luther King get us in the promised land? So now the black people saying, now you like Moses, you hit the rock hard. I'm saying, well, did Dr. Martin Luther King hit the rock hard? And now wouldn't he be like Moses? Didn't they kill him like they killed Moses? So when would I be the one that went into Egypt and came out with the Israelites if you won't let me go into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and come out with my wife and my 2 children on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? See, it took a year and 8 months and I had to go learn the law to make you then give me back my house. But it was a year and 8 months of studying. So now here a black man, right, who only read one book, the Bible, is talking to a man who had to read 5 books and then perfect them. And then statutory law. I had to learn the law and go find out what statute, and because they wouldn't let me submit it if it wasn't done in their understanding. And then my own family member was, and friends, postal employees, it was about 7 or 8 of us in there, man. And they saw the crime, and this was in 2000, I want to say 19. That's because it was 11 years. Yeah, it was 2019 that I had they finally came to the court. I had went to them, begged them, man, come to the court, man. And they came and watched the goddamn crime. Saw me cuss the motherfuckers out. And then we went and ate at the Waffle House. I'm cussing the motherfuckers out, man. So, man, y'all crackers and fucked up, all it, calling them crackers, everything. And the man say, well, you put the paperwork in. I'm saying, man, you ain't trying to run me crazy, man. See, that's what I'm saying. So why wouldn't I feel some kind of way about the least of a black child? Like, I'm saying, man, a child in the project, man, They ain't got nobody. They done already wrote them off, man. But I'm saying that's a child. But I was that child in the project that was written off. So that's why I'm writing to that child and saying, hey, man, these are lit footsteps. And they was lit in South Street projects. See, so I know the hell you going through trying to find yourself around a bunch of motherfuckers that's lost. But see, that's why I did it for us. I ain't do it for them. Cause them motherfuckers, they got gods. See, they good. But you might want to get out of the projects. You might want to live. You might want to go to Walt Disney World and see the motherfucker. I couldn't go till I was 17. And I ain't had no money. It was the worst experience I had ever had. Cause you ever went to Walt Disney World with no money? Shit, man. You out there hungry and motherfucker, man, you can't, everything out there high than motherfucker. You ain't got no money, but you got, cause you got in free. Cause you knew somebody who got you in free. And that's when you realize free ain't all it's cracked up to be when it costs when you get in there. See what I'm saying? See, you gotta pay to get in, and then you gotta pay to eat. You gotta pay to drink. You gotta pay everything it costs. So that's the entry fee. See, and then I was able to grow rich enough to take my wife and my 2 kids, and we was able to eat. And it wasn't because nobody gave us no ticket. So you think I didn't relish in that moment that I was able to go with my wife and my kids and whatever they wanted? I had about $500 damn dollars. See what I'm saying? I'm talking about that was just whatever they wanted. Just see, because they'll never feel like I felt. But do they even know? See, when you got it, do you even know how it feels? How your daddy felt? The pride of being able to be a tourist in a place he went to school. And he's now see how tourists feel when they come and they can take their family to see Mickey Mouse and all this. And he can enjoy it too because he ain't hungry. You sit down and $200 for a goddamn dinner. You see, it costs you damn $200 to get in there, bitch. Come on, man. And you telling me that I'm not supposed to be proud of myself, man, and you gonna tell me that your Jesus gonna save me as you starve me daily. You say I'm like Moses, but when can I be like Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. and this be a goddamn crime? See, why I gotta be some motherfucker in the Bible? Why I just can't be the motherfucker I am? See, that's why I never understood religion. How do you practice being alive? How do you practice providing for your family? Either you do it or you don't. See, but then I guess when your wife is sick as you, then you both can blame God for you not doing what you're supposed to do. See, but when you your own God like I am, then your wife can blame you. See? Because you didn't tell her about nobody else other than you. So there's nobody else she can blame. See, you never went with her and said, let's pray about it. God gonna provide. See, I never lied to my wife like that. I told her what I was gonna do. And I did everything I told her. So now I have to prove to her that everything I did it legally. And that ain't nothing wrong with that, because she told me she didn't understand. See, so she had already told me that, hey man, babe, I don't understand this. You do it, I don't understand it. Boom, all right, I respected that. So now, why then is black men acting like my wife? See, I'm saying, well, man, if you don't understand, why you think I'm crazy? Because you don't understand. And I will also take of them the priests and for the Levites, saith the Lord. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And then America just kept reconstructing and making lying history and reconstructing and giving y'all a black president, reconstructing and giving y'all a black vice president, just lying, right? And so now the black people are so smitten with the lying history, that the man who actually making history from the liar's history, that's showing that the history he making is true in accordance with the law, that's the one that's being starved, but you gonna tell these kids this lie. But what about my grandchild that'll look up and find me? Now, y'all gonna then put him in exile too, or put her in exile? You gonna put my daughter in exile, my wife? So didn't y'all come after us like Saul came after the followers of Jesus? See, so when are the people gonna come and set us free? Or now you gonna sacrifice me to save religion? So when is religion gonna save you from the sacrifice you gonna have to keep making, because you gonna keep being a criminal? Damn, man. Shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. My name gonna be in there, and unless y'all remove it, and wouldn't that be a crime? So see how America is not knowing that the state of Florida has taken my rights if we in federal court. So see, this is what I'm saying. How can sick people save anything? Wouldn't they be too sick daily? Like one day you gotta stop being sick, right? So now, if I would have been like you, then what truth would I hold on to? See, how would my name remain? See, how can Isaiah be talking? What is it? Yeah, is that Isaiah? Yeah, Isaiah. How could he be talking about me if I didn't make my seeds and my name remain forever? But y'all want to take that from me. So who my children gonna know? Your God that I didn't see in court. I saw its name, but I didn't see no godly entities. Now, then here I am, give two godly entities, Folk Houses Incorporated and Chance Incorporated, but black people won't let Folk Houses Incorporated nor Chance Incorporated make it all the way back to Africa. So wouldn't the black people in the state of Florida now be just as guilty as the kings who sold us from Africa? See, they won't let the truth get back to Africa. So wouldn't they be the ones that took us from Africa? They won't let the truth get back to Africa. So wasn't they the ones that took the truth from Africa, and now it's all over the world, the black man? And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, so y'all shouldn't be outside my goddamn hotel room, because you shouldn't know who I am unless you go through the courts. So see, if you doing this shit, you starving me knowing you doing it because you stopping these people from giving me my money. So see, when is they gonna blow this bitch up? This a crime. It's supposed to be fire in this bitch, according to Isaiah. See, y'all gonna keep taking my life daily, but when is the fire gonna come? See, when you bitches gonna die for this? See, I'm saying, no, this is the law. If you gonna kill me, why you can't die for your fucking crime? Why I gotta die for it? I work for my life. Why I gotta die for your sins? That's some bullshit, man. That's the God you made up, man. Hey, why would your God kill me for your sins? And you ain't stopped sinning for over 2,000 years. You motherfuckers still killing people. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men that have transgressed against me in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when it was supposed to be a bunch of dead carcasses in this motherfucker. But y'all waiting on me to die. But see, what did Isaiah say about y'all, man? And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men that have transgressed against me, for whom name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. That's when I pile their asses up. See, and when I told them, you already dead, motherfucker. I tried to tell you. But now, see, Isaiah telling you. See, when you transgressed against me, you was a dead carcass. See, for their worm shall not die. See, that's that Florida Constitution in your ass, keeping you alive, showing the people that you are a snake. Neither shall their fire be quenched. See, you just burning. See your worm. See, I got the law just holding you for everybody to see you on fire. See, the state of Florida do not even exist no more, according to Isaiah. You on fire. And they shall be adorned unto all flesh. See, a whoring. So, wait, let me see. Let me see. Boy, y'all, but see, that's what I'm saying. But y'all can do whatever you want to me, but do that stop what the Bible say? See, that's what I'm saying. So you kill me, then doesn't that not bring the Bible roaring in now? Because you know now you kill me. See, you know that you killing me to hide the crime that you already committed against me. See, so wouldn't this be you hiding your criminal activity? See, how can you hide the crime and not be the criminal? To regard with extreme repugnance, to feel hatred or loathing for it. Isn't that what y'all have for me? Now let's see, a hoarding. See, a whore. Wait a minute, let me see. Abhor. It's abhor. That's some shit. Hey, but listen, okay, check it. But that's what I said, abhorring. I said that too, though. I don't know. But you know what I mean? I think I said it because I said abhorring. And then, but I was like, whore. See, so I was like, oh. See, there go my mama. That way she be right over in the, what that say? Say it again. Say that. And then I gotta be, oh shit, and break it down. She's breathing all on your neck. You know what I'm saying? God damn, back up. Well, I bet you my mama laughing like, mom, because she know I'm serious. Like, well, that goddamn mom, look, I don't know what it is. Okay, but look, okay, let me stop. I done messed with my mama long enough. But look. Abhor. So you say, I'm not cursing, young person. So regard with extreme repugnance, to feel hatred. So see, That's what y'all doing, right? So listen, they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men that have transgressed against me. For their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be a whoring upon all flesh. So that means you hate God's children because you're spiritual, you're not human. See, you a carcass and you know you dead, but you speaking as if you alive. And that's the sad thing when death speaks. When death speaks, do it speak to the living or do it speak to kill the living? And that's why you must be resurrected with the truth, because the lie has made you a carcass mentally. So if your mind is a dead carcass, then your body is just waiting to die.